What is going on, guys? My name is Duskull and welcome to my new series called How to Win Free For All. I'll be doing one of these every Tuesday and Thursday, and to start off, this is going to be the first episode and we're going to be playing on Hjiacked. I ended up going 30-7, and remember that this series is not going to be how to get a good KD, but how to win Free For All and get first, second, or third. More than likely first if you follow these tactics. The class that I'm going to be using in the video is going to be a little something like this. The M27 is going to be my primary weapon with quick draw, fast mags, and the reflex or the red dot. I do have a custom reticle on it. I don't know the name of it right this second, but I will probably put it in text on the screen right about now. I don't have a secondary and I don't have a perk 1. Reason for that is because I needed it to 1, run primary gunfighter, and 2, run perk 2 greed. Now, with that being said, I have 2 perk 2s. The first one is going to be scavenger and the second one is going to be toughness. Toughness is going to be key in general for Black Ops 2, not necessarily just in free-for-all, but definitely in free-for-all if you're going to be putting it on anything, because winning gunfights is going to be your main objective, because it's just you versus the rest of the people, and if you cannot get your shots on target in order to win, you cannot win free-for-all. Now, I didn't finish the class. Let me go ahead and finish that real quick. Perk 3 is dexterity, and I have 2 wild cards. One is going to be obviously primary gunfighter, and the second one is going to be perk 2 greed. I also have no lethal and a black hat as my equipment. Now, recommended for Hjiacked specific, you're probably going to be wanting to use a SMG or a shotgun. Personally, I would probably use a PDW with fast mags and a silencer, or a MP7 with a suppressor and fast mags, something like that. It's really up to you, and if you also want to use a shotgun, that would not be that bad of a choice either. I would definitely recommend sticking to either the KSG-12, the S-12, or the R870 MCS. Those are the 3 that you want to stick to. The M1216, which is the last one that you unlock, is not recommended at all. From my point of view, it's almost completely useless. But kill streaks are another important thing in free-for-all, and one of the main things you want to remember is that you want to keep them low. And if I would have had a perk 1, it would have been hardline, but due to the circumstances, it wasn't. And the reason for hardline is so that I can cycle through my kill streaks way quicker, and that's also why I have the PDA Black Hat, and I'll tell you about that right now. The Black Hat is just in case I roll something good from the care package, because I use the care package as bait, and just in case I get something really good in it, I'll go ahead and sit behind cover, use the Black Hat, and get whatever's in it, and then use it. Now, the area that you see me going back here is where the Von Voyage sign, or I do believe it is the swimming pool. This area right back here is where you really want to stay, and once again, scavenger is very key if I haven't said that already. You want to be on target as much as possible, and you're going to be burning through a lot of ammo, so either expect to be using scavenger or picking up a lot of guns on the ground. There are 2 types of recommended kill streaks for Hjiacked, and one of them is going to be for the more novice or the weekend warrior player, and that's going to be UAV, hunter killer, and care package. Once again, the care package is mainly going to be for bait, and if you get something good out of it, go ahead and pick it up. The UAV is obviously to figure out where the enemies are on the map, and the hunter killer is going to basically just be a free kill, and it's also going to act as something that will destroy a UAV or something like that if there is one in the air. If you're a little bit better at the game, not necessarily a great player, but just somewhere kind of in the middle, you should probably be running something like UAV, counter UAV, and sentry gun. Those 3 things in combination are great, especially because the fact that the sentry gun shows up on the map, and if you can get your UAV, which is going to be your quickest bet, you can get that, get your counter UAV, and now that they can't see anything on the mini-map, you can go ahead and get your sentry gun, pull that out, and they can't see where it's out on the map, so unless they run into it, you're not going to be able to know where they're at. For equipment, especially on this map, I would really recommend shock charges, mainly because there are a lot of different places to spawn, and you really want to be on the top of your game. Also, if you're not going to be using shark charges, EMP grenades would not be that bad of an idea, but if you're going to be using EMP grenades, make sure you're using engineer, or there's really no point to it because you can't really see where the equipment is, and you're probably going to run into it before it's too late. More specifically for perk 1, I would definitely recommend using either flat jacket or hardline. That depends on your style of play. If you like rushing in, you don't want to use engineer, go ahead and use flat jacket, but if you're more of a offensive player and you want to cycle through the kill streaks as fast as you can and get up in levels and beat and win free for all as fast as you can, I would definitely recommend hardline. and make sure that you're using the UAV to your advantage, as I am right here. And also, if you know that somebody's there, come around the corner with your sights up. That's going to be the most important tip that I can give somebody when they are new to free-for-all, or if you're experienced in free-for-all and you haven't really picked it up, make sure that you come around corners with your sights up if you know that they're there. And also, if you're going to be using an LMG, make sure that you have stock so that you can get around a little bit quicker. And that is about all the tips that we have time for. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, my name is Dusk Golem. Peace out and keep on gaming.